Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the dog. So welcome back all my puppy pals. How are we doing? We'll find out, won't we, when we come and pull 3 of these cards out to see what your week has been like, what you're going through, and what the week seems to be headed towards. Let's just give these a shuffle about. Move them around. And we'll stop about there. We'll take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? 2 blacks and a white. So we're looking at 2 negatives there. We're going to start off negative. We're going to end up negative. We've got a bit of positive in the middle. But before we get a little bit doom and gloom, just remember, black isn't always an attack. White isn't always all right. We're looking at compatibilities here. Black just means things could be better. White just means things could be worse. Straight away, black rooster. Things on your mind. Things that you're thinking about. Things that you are seeing as a bit of a challenge. You're seeing this as an opportunity to potentially shut yourself away a little bit. And to rethink, reevaluate, rethink. It's basically a reset. It didn't work out the first time. The second time was a bit dodgy too. This third time might not be the charm. So let's make sure that we've got that instruction manual to hand in order to pursue this or to indulge in it. That rooster, of course, is a critical thinker, and I think there is some judgy people around that are probably not making you feel very secure. We are looking at some sort of, I don't know, workplace situation, maybe family situation. It's not one individual, I don't think. I feel it's more of a group. I feel it's like you're a part of a social circle, and there's a little bit of hazing. There's a little bit of criticism, a little bit of judgy. I don't think it's malicious. I don't think it's horrible. I don't think it's like, you know, intentionally meant to hurt you, but I think it is rubbing you up the wrong way, and it isn't something that you are a fan of. I think as well, with that respect, as a dog person, you do value the equality of things and fairness of things, and, you know, people just being nice to people. You know, why is it so hard for people just to be nice to each other, right? And people are not being nice, and I think right now what you're looking at is this kind of as I say, this opportunity to withdraw. Because why would you put up with it? And I think it's easier for you to withdraw and ignore than it is to acknowledge and fight. And then have a reaction to it. That criticism isn't even constructive, I don't think. I think it's just, as I say, it's just sort of like some sort of hazing. It's kind of like someone made a joke at your expense, and now it's just been carried on unnecessarily. And now it's getting to the point where it's borderline frustrating, agitating, annoying, where people just keep it going now. They keep that thing going, regardless of how it makes you feel. The fact it's not funny, and that it should have ended. It should have just ended. It's run its course now. It should have been done a long time ago. It should have been put to bed. And I think you realise this, and this is why you're not biting back, which is good. This is good. You're not biting back. Instead, you're choosing to have a good think about it, think about things, and realise that this isn't about you. As disrespectful as it is, it's not about you. It says more about them than you. The Dox and the Ox, that's an okay compatibility. It's a thinker card, just like the Rooster, from the same affinity triangle as that Rooster, in that sense that we're thinking, and we are reflecting, and we are making some sort of, as I say, reset, re-evaluating. That Rooster has decided enough's enough. That Ox is now going to decide in which direction to head. Stubborn and patient will work it out. Compatibility is a lot better as well, so we are looking at something that is quite good here. We are moving forward from it. This is going to be likeable, it's going to be idealistic, it's going to be potentially something that you want. Uncompromising, and with anticipation. It's almost as if it's an expectation, because you've been wanting this and been waiting for this for a while, for everything to come, I suppose, out in the open, so then you can respond appropriately and make the changes in the places that you need to make the changes. That ox is going to make you rigid. That ox is going to make you uncooperative. That ox is going to make you stand your ground and, I wouldn't say push back against the heckling, because you probably won't, because you've already decided it's not worth your time. But it's definitely going to give you an opportunity to avoid it or ignore it or just accept it, and then you can move on from that. This will be quite slow though. I think it's going to be quite slow, because as much as you want to move on from it, you can't help get those comments in, the sarcastic comments or the comebacks that are making you sort of, they keep you and put you in the fight. So when something happens, it's almost like you have to bite back, even if it is in the most smallest and slightest of ways. I don't think you're fighting that. I don't think you're fighting it. I don't think you are going up against anything. I don't think you are trying to create animosity or upset. What I do feel you're probably doing is getting the digs in where you can, in order to sort of maintain a sort of equality or a sort of an equal playing field of sorts. I feel that potentially maybe what you're trying to do is not fight in animosity or create any sort of anger there. I just feel that maybe it is a case of you now getting to a point where if you don't give as good as you get, it's almost like you're accepting defeat. It's almost like you are, or you would be, allowing them to walk all over you or to disrespect you or to get the upper hand. You're not looking to fight. You're not looking to attack. You're not looking for anything majorly, massively, horribly, chaotic or violent. But you're definitely not going to get walked all over, and you're definitely not going to have you're not going to let them have an easy go of things, because this is about self-care. This is about self-care now. We're looking at self-care, and we're looking at what is best for you. The monkey and the dog, relatively good, quite compatible to a degree. However, that's only because there are no large challenges between the two. They have different priorities, dogs and monkeys. But what is a priority here is the fact that we do need to address what it is that is making you feel the way that you are feeling. So don't think it is this. I don't think it's the sort of this thing going on. I do think that there's more to it than that. Potentially there's more to it. Potentially there are things that you are avoiding, or there are things that you haven't necessarily thought about. You've not discussed this with yourself enough, or you haven't thought about this enough. Again, we've got two thinking cards here, and then we've got a doer triangle, a doer there from the doer triangle. That doer is basically there to say, get your shit sorted. Let's take care of you. The things you have to do are things that are for you. Not for everybody else, not for anybody else's benefits, not for anybody or any other reason, just for you. So if you feel that somebody's being unfair, if you feel like there is some kind of resentment or animosity, and you've decided to take a step away from it, and you've decided to walk away, and you decided not to fight back, this is a good thing for you. This is a good thing. It's for your benefit. Otherwise, you're going to get dragged into unnecessary conflict. You're going to get dragged into issues. You're going to get made to pick up the pieces of the broken things that you did not necessarily break. So right now, what you're needing to do, I feel, is to cut the wheat from the chaff, differentiate between who's worth it and who's not, and look out for yourself in the best way that has the best outcome for you. Not people pleasing, and not bending over backwards because other people expect it of you. And we'll find out, won't we, how we get on with that next week when we come back and do another video for you guys born in the year of the dog. I'll be back with another reading for those born in the year of the pig. So if you are interested, I will see you then. If not, not to worry. I will just see you in a video next time. We come back and do another video for you guys born in the year of the dog next week. Love and peace.